non-fungible idiots, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungible idiots will live in the dream. We're all on the zero, it's our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
GMs, you beautiful bastards. Let me check my audio real quick. Real fucking quick. Uno momento, sirs. And lady sirs. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. That's crispy. How we doing, guys? Happy Sunday to you. Welcome to the longest running NFT show ever in the world. The #1 show. The most viewers. The most insights. Bringing you inside again, baby. All right, give me a quick minute here. I got logged out of my Google account like right before I went live, and it kind of messed everything up. So getting that in order here, but we'll get this rocking pretty quickly. Not a lot going on, at least, that I saw out there. Well, crypto absolutely dumping yesterday. World War III almost here. Oh, man. Getting a Bitcoin node actually synced. That's an interesting process. It's actually not hard at all. Like, at all. I have a feeling I must be missing something because it's as easy as, like, downloading a client and letting it sync. There has to be some more steps to it, but the instructions I got, it's that and verifying a signature, and really, I don't know what else. I feel like I'm missing something big because it can't be that easy. But getting a lesson in that today. And then I'm going to do a video. I'll either live stream it or I'll record the video and put it out there and share. And like, if I do a recorded video, I'll do a live stream also. Like, I want to be able to walk people through it. But actually, I'll show you my node syncing right now. Okay. There it is. You download this Bitcoin Core client and you let it sync. You point it to the directory. Like, you got to get an SSD, right? You need a hard drive, 2 terabytes at least. You point it there, you let it rip. So it's interesting. It's kind of cool watching it sync, 15 years worth of activity on that ledger. It's kind of cool seeing that. Makes you appreciate how long it's been going. And it takes some time too. But I mean, this should be done here in a few hours. I'm chatting with good old Chip from the Ordinal Miners. So going to chat with him this morning, hopefully. And I think he'll let me know what I've done right and what I've done wrong. And I'm expecting something not right and get the process kind of cleared up here. But again, I'll share however it works, because I want you guys to be able to get your nodes set up and running. Because, man, let me check the countdown, but we're 5 days away? Holy cow. Bitcoin halving... Countdown. Okay. Dude, it's so close. I really hope it happens on 420. Selfishly, just because I am doing a 420 stream. Walshy, if you're still here, you need to pop in for that. 420 marathon stream, man. Talking like 12 hours we're shooting for. Oh, wrong screen. Hang on. Boom. Okay. Yeah, about 5 days. Man. we're not going to make it to 420. It's going to be on the 19th. This actually quickened up. It was real close to 420, just a few hours early, I guess, and now we're like, I don't know, 14 hours early. It's man, at this rate, maybe it comes on the 18th even. So that just means runes arrive faster. Again, I wanted it on the weekend, just selfishly. But hey, man, when this hits, it's rune mania. And so we got some interesting news on runes. And maybe it's not new, but I didn't see OKX teasing runes. They're not even teasing. I mean, they're full on talking runes. So we're going to get those centralized exchange listings. It's coming to Binance. It's coming to Coinbase. Even though they haven't said it, it's coming. Them listing Ordi futures, them doing Pepe, all about the meme coins. So yeah, expect it to come to Coinbase as well. But OKX for sure. I love this. Like full on runes don't fade. It's coming to OKX and probably day one. Anyway, I don't want to get into that quite yet, but we're going to go over some of the runes, the top runes. Curious what runes you guys are looking at? I've got mine. It's just a small batch. It's, a small few that are kind of on my radar that I'm even playing with. I really want to focus on, learning how to use the node, learning how to kind of, I don't know, etch them a different way. I don't want to go through those existing platforms. Just want to use it as a good learning opportunity. So that's my plan, at least. Anyway, let's peek at the market here. Surprised NFTs aren't down more because the market, again, took a massive dump here. But NFTs, it's not doing what it did, 3-4 weeks ago where the market lost, 11, 12% of its value in a week. Crypto's down pretty bad, and the NFT market's lost just over 4% in the past week. 2.5 of that just in the past day here. But yeah, not looking great out there, right? Okay. 64,000 Bitcoin, Ethereum over 3,000. Good, heading the right direction. I don't know. I'm curious what you guys think is coming still for crypto. Like, what happened yesterday? I guess expected, right? Are you expecting more of that before the halving? And what are you expecting after the halving? My buddy Joe did a really nice presentation on what to expect after the halving, and it's all I would say I agree with everything he wrote, or more his thoughts. He gave us some straight up facts, and it was good stuff. I mean, all the past halvings, it has been like kind of up only after the halving. 6 months after that, we usually take a pretty big dump. So I'm guessing the same happens this time, but I am wondering if this new buying pressure coming from these ETFs means that dump doesn't happen quite the same. I got to imagine like that cheaper Bitcoin at that price is going to get scooped up because all these guys have those price projections of 100K, 150K, 200K plus. So if the market loses 30, 50, 60% of its value, which it has done at previous halvings, that's a crazy discount for these guys. So, yeah. Sales also ramping up over the weekend. This is it is a really unusual pattern to see Friday and Saturday and then Sunday to see increasing sales. Typically, we start strong during the work week, and usually the weekend pretty darn slow. But last week especially, and I think last week was like the 6th and 7th. Let me double check that. Definitely the 7th. Yeah, 6th and 7th. Definitely we're ramping up, right? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then we're doing the same this week. Here's Friday, 51 mil. Yesterday, 49 mil. But all of that basically higher than the whole work week. So yeah, just interesting. Curious where we're going to get to today. I don't know. The market conditions makes me think people are kind of throttling back here. And man, we're gonna get into Bored Apes too, because Bored Apes are getting into like maybe uncharted territory, like 3-year-old uncharted territory. Yeah, man, it is, right? And like we expect that, but are we expecting more? And I know Wall Street bought the dip. I'm curious, anybody else buying the war dip? Good morning, Hulk. How you guys doing? Oh, you're in it. That's right, dude. Totally forgot. I bet. Hope you're safe, man. You guys expecting more? And are you in a like relatively safe part? Man, it's interesting. Like I've connected with quite a few people here in Web3 that are from Israel. Sucks. I like think of you guys too when it's happening, and everybody on the other side too. I mean, man, what a crazy fucked up world. I love getting into conspiracies too. Like man, it just feels like there's so much more coming. Oh, you are too. Damn. Now, do you guys think that's over, or do you think there's more coming? Is Israel? I keep hearing Israel's going to retaliate, and I'm just reading mainstream news and 4chan shit. So, God, I can't even imagine, dude. I try to tell my kids this, like, to appreciate that that's a thing we don't, at least in my lifetime, and my parents. It's not a thing we've ever had to like actually worry about. But man, you guys do, and it's such a mind fuck to know that that's reality for so many people. I'd like probably even most of the world. So yeah, over for now. More coming for sure because Israel's going to retaliate. Because they said like their words don't mean much, I'm guessing, but like they said they're done unless Israel retaliates. Then they're going to bitch slap in a way they haven't before. That's where it gets scary because things are I mean, clearly yesterday was unprecedented, so things are escalating in a way we haven't seen. It's crazy. All right, I'm going to retweet this out real quick. Feel free to share, of course, do the like and subscribe and all that stuff. I mean this, I really appreciate you guys engaging with this stuff. It helps a fuck ton. The channel is growing like crazy, guys, like crazy. Man, like 150 subs in the past 5 days. So picking up like 25 to 30 a day, which is awesome. For sure the live streams help. And they're so fun to do. Yeah. You know what's crazy though, man? I know there are some that do, and unfortunately, it's the people in charge. They want it. They seem to, they want it. They're not putting their lives at risk. They put people's kids' lives at risk. They're not worried about theirs. So is the North pretty barren, or are there just like little settlements and like I'm trying to find something like comparable here in the States. So like the northern part of Israel is just like, have you ever been to the States? Like what could you compare it to? What were you looking at? Are you degenning in the middle of war? You like run to your bomb shelter with fucking magic eaten up? Sink in your node. It's crazy, dude. This is not our world. We get to live in it, but it's not ours. Never been. Okay. Oh god, it's crazy. I hope everybody's safe. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. My gut tells me, I mean, I think everyone's thinking the same thing, but my gut's telling me this is all heading towards something much bigger. So, hope not. Hope fucking not. All right. Anyway, back to sales. And we can stay on this too. Like I want to kind of casually chit chat about everything and anything today. But sales this week. Wow, actually, am I looking at the right week? I am. Like up massively. So data period for this week is going to end here in about 12 hours. So we'll probably add another 20, 30 million on top of this. Maybe not that much. Let's say 20 to be safe. So we'll cross 300 mil. Yeah, that puts us really in the top half of this year. So yeah, we'll be probably about the fourth highest day of the year this past week. And a lot of that is BRC20s. And I still got to say, as best I can tell, I'm going to check with our devs, but I think we're still, I don't think we have those runestone sales. Those runestones are, 10, what do you think? 10, like maybe tens of millions this week? It's a lot. It's a lot. Oh, appreciate it, man. Thank you. What's your guys' preference? The morning, like, edited videos or the live stuff? I like them both. The live stuff in a way is easier, and I like it because I like doing the chatting with you guys. And then there's some people who I think prefer the morning edited videos just to get a quick hit of news. Again, I like them both, so we'll do both. But curious because Sunday I used to do the like edited videos, and now I've kind of switched to doing live. You like both? All right, that works. Keep doing both. And dude, yeah, Pups is the play. Pups is gonna be the one. Like, man, it's just a gut feeling, but it's not gonna be Dog. Dog is not gonna be the top coin. It's probably gonna be Pups. What is that? Yes, drop a link if you want. I don't know what FOMOable is. I don't even know. I don't even know what this is. This one is here. The Lassaget, if I'm even saying it right. But this popped up yesterday. Somebody mentioned it on stream, and I don't know what it is at all. But let's go over the top 10 here. And I did notice this. I want to peek at that as well. A big Pandora sale. I'm curious what makes something on Pandora more rare other than like the old stuff. It's a provenance thing. So the old and rare ones just fetch more and more value, which I guess that makes sense. But I kind of thought we're past the day of rarity really mattering. But in that collection, for some reason, it does. Like the red boxes, I think, are the most rare in that collection. So if you get like a day one red, I think that holds the most value. I just wouldn't imagine $800,000. Like I didn't think we're there. Pups is held by whales. Dude, and it's the cabal. It's totally like those dudes. I hate that word is so cringe, but it is. Okay, let me catch up here. Distribution. Yeah. Dog's got a great chance, but man, it kind of goes back to the conversation the other day, which we didn't get into deep enough. Like I was so distracted, but meme coin versus shit coin versus just like token. Meme coins win. And Dog, I just don't feel like is going to be a meme coin. Maybe we get into that a little today too, but okay. Interesting here, Kool-Aid. Are you talking FOMO Bull is from the guys who did puppets, or are you talking Pups is from the guys who did puppets? I feel like I missed something here, but whatever. That sounds pretty damn important. Yeah. Yeah, dude, that's CK. That's going to be really interesting. To me, that is the head-to-head matchup. And and the RSIC one, that one's going to be massive too. Also, this wizard coin, though, this wizard token, I know this isn't it, but that wizard token, I think, is looking pretty spicy. In fact, I'll turn that fungible token filter off. This wizard's BRC20 is just absolutely fucking cooking. Out of the top 10, 1, 2, okay, just 2 in the top 10. These two collections, though, like almost 11 mil, 10.5 mil between them. Really? Really? Okay. Oh, dude, and it's like shit art style. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, I wish I had an ETH right now. Oh my God. These are going to be like the next Milady. These are legit going to be these are going to be 4 or 5 ETH here in a week. Octan, or yeah, do I say your name right, Octan? I don't I don't know what's coming up actually. I'll do some digging and I'll make sure to like point that out. I think the Cyberkong's rune is going to do really well, but I think that's not going to be like any kind of like public mint. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing. I don't think there's any way to get into that. Dude, that is absolutely wild. Okay. I got to find a way today to get in here. Good info, dude. I thank you for sharing that. It's good to know. Some good alpha. I'm literally, you know what? I might have enough. I probably got to convert some Bitcoin, but I think that's a smart play. I think I'm going to try to grab one of those today. In fact, let's peek at OpenSea. The alpha here, man. Jesus, thank you. By the way, looking at top sales, it's like Bitcoin just dominating here. Wow, a Bitcoin punk too. But pups, like bundles of pups. I don't know what this ordinal is here too. That sold for $250,000. But pups ripping. Cats. More pups. Do you guys think quantum cats are going to drop a rune? I don't, because Udi's not very bullish on runes, but I kind of hope they do. So those ETH NFTs are CCO? Yeah. So I'd be buying the top, right? But I still think, man, there's so few good collections. There really is. I think, man, if they're $3,000 right now, what's a pup? I mean, sorry, not a pup, but what's a node monkey? Good Lord. I'm all over the place this morning. What is a puppet right now? I mean, Jesus. Like 30 grand. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to get in one today. It's just like I don't care if I'm buying the top. That just seems like one of those easy plays. I have trouble reading Blur. I want to check on OpenSea, just see price history. Like, what were these a day ago? Man, the stuff can take off so quickly. It's crazy. I was looking at the Bitcoin. Is it the Bitcoin Wizards? Yeah. This collection. Dude, this was under 0.1 just a day or two ago. And I always had a feeling these would take off just because the inscription numbers. Like, this was a very early Bitcoin ordinal collection. The only trouble is they're like 1155s or, like it's mostly the same art. There's a few variations, but dude, yeah, a day ago. Let's go back like a week. Check it out. I mean, just a few days ago, these things were 0.06. Kind of always knew they'd pop, just never grabbed one, but makes sense. Early. It's got the narrative. Gotcha. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna get in. Gonna find a way in. Bored Apes. God, oh man. ETH NFTs are in trouble. Like you got these mega whales, like I'm trying to understand why they're going so hard at those like top tier NFTs, like the X copies we're seeing getting scooped up. In fact, we should check the bot. But the X copies getting scooped up, like the alien punks, those top tier. Are those guys buying them, forcing? Are they trying to force the comeback, or do they think those are actually on discount? Like, it's very weird. It doesn't feel like organic, and I don't feel it working like it would have in the past. Like, before those kind of sales kickstart the space. But not now. And I'm still looking for the price of that massive X copy piece from the other day. Wow, dude. Holy shit. 125 ETH for this. Is this all Cosmo? And what's his name? Other dude. Hey, good morning. Welcome, sir. Yeah, what else? I like this other, I don't remember the name of the piece, but this other X copy, last time it sold was like, Jesus, I mean, like, I think 1,000 ETH, something crazy like that. So private sale, we don't know how much it went for this time, but something crazy. By the way, random as hell question, but any of you guys Pearl Jam fans? It's probably such a boomer ass band to be asking about. But my brother Henry and I are like, that was like our band growing up. That was like our favorite. And there's a listening party out here today for their new album. I might go touch grass today. Might actually do it. All right. I can't find this. It's probably not far off at this point, but clearly like the sale price has not been listed. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, man. I think I'm going to go check out, I think I'm going to go to the listening party. They got a couple new songs out right now. I know the new album comes out, I think, on Friday. It comes out on, yeah, it is Friday. But, dude, I'm itching. Or just hoping it gets leaked. Either way. Getting kind of excited. I haven't given a shit about them in years. And I still call them my favorite band, but, like, starting to get excited for them. But, okay, back to those Bored Apes. Like, okay, I went off the X copy tangent because those kind of sales, again, they normally trickle to NFTs, like the broader NFT market, and they're not. And Bored Apes are about to fall into the single digits, which is wild. Like, absolutely fucking wild. Normally this happens and they have some whale that comes in and sweeps it to save them. And at some point, that's going to run out. Like, that will stop happening. And maybe this time, like, what upside is there here in the short term? And by the way, I love them. I love you. I legit love Yuga Labs. Henry was talking about this the other day. He was not always the biggest Yuga Labs like supporter, fan, whatever. But how can you not be when you know they're working, which is more than most of the other projects are doing. Most of them are doing, nothing. That actually is a selling point on Bitcoin, though. I got the tweet somewhere. Part of the reason Bitcoin is so successful is because they're not pretending there's something, that they actually aren't, right? They're not here preaching they're not here doing we're building shtick. Because all the guys who've been saying that have built nothing. Basically nothing, or nothing that really matters. But the ordinal stuff, it's all like, get into the movement, get into the community, and man, that's it. It's the Milady strategy, and it works. This bull market, and we are in a bull market, but we're seeing time and time again that works, as opposed to like utility NFTs. So yeah, along with that, Yuga Labs, or I should say Bored Ape price action, there is an interesting story here. I don't think there's anything like a big deal. There's nothing like kind of nefarious going on here, but Yuga Labs is sending these royalty payments to FTX. Don't know if you guys caught this. I've not seen anybody talking about this yet, but so far, $250,000 sent to FTX. Somebody's got to remind me too. What was that partnership with Yuga Labs and FTX? Was FTX promoting these? And were they the ones that were? No, it was MoonPay, giving them to like celebs and doing that like fake. I bought a Bored Ape. But yeah, $250,000 transferred so far. I wonder how much more. I wonder why. But this is crazy. Seeing the floor price, what it is now, is just like, I would say who would have thought, but I very legitimately thought this for a long while. I'm trying to remember. Are we lower than I thought we'd get? I know for sure that Bored Apes would get to 15, and I said that a long time ago. I'm trying to remember if I said they'd get to single digits. I don't know. Either way, this stuff is very obvious why it's happening. And again, if you want to just get an NFT for purely a collectible, purely just being part of a movement, at this point, you do it on the chain that actually matters the most, and it is Bitcoin. And Bitcoin, man, yesterday's show was fun and interesting. I love chatting with Biggie about Bitcoin stuff. I value his opinion like a lot, a lot. And I still think most people are not appreciating what's happening here, not appreciating the supply shock that's coming, as in, like, it's going to be very expensive to mint new NFTs here. As in, there's very few good collections over here. So going back to Udi's comment yesterday about the semi-desirable collections being 2 Bitcoin floor, like average, right? And that's like the doodle tier, and I think that's a good way to measure things. Those will be 2 Bitcoin floor, like that is puppets, that is node monkeys, that is quantum cats. It's probably just a small handful more. With so few, that's why it's so obvious that those ones will get to that 2 Bitcoin floor. But really, I think as this matures a little bit, puppets, node monkeys, quantum cats, tell me if I'm missing another, like one of those top tier kind of collections. But those are going to become, obviously, the Bored Apes, the CryptoPunks, the Azukis. And so those guys are all in a different league from the Doodles. So if the Doodles level collections are 2 Bitcoin floor, what does that make these guys? More like a 3, 4, 5? And the rare ones going for maybe up to 10 Bitcoin? I absolutely see this happening. And I don't think it's a stretch. I don't think it's crazy. And I know a lot of people think that's crazy. Like, they think that is just pure, like, hopium. But I don't know. I'm very good at feeling the market and feeling what people want and feeling what people like to spend on. Always have before NFTs. Always good at knowing what people wanted to get into and, again, what they'd spend on it. So I was very into, buying any type of collectible out there and flipping them on eBay. Like, whether it's action figures or comics or sports cards or like vinyls, like records, anything, just concert posters. Was very good at knowing which ones would be in demand and what, again, the price people would pay. And I did well on that. It's why I see things the way I do here in this space. And I'm telling you, I agree with Udi. I think people are going to be shocked when they see the prices here. 0.4 for a node monkey. People are going to kick themselves they didn't grab it, myself included. I don't have half a Bitcoin to go buy one, but I will kick myself for not getting a node monkey when they're like in striking distance. OMB, dude, great one. Yes. Okay. So OMB top tier as well. Yeah, tell me what else, guys. Puppets, node monkeys, quantum cats, OMB. I'll just scroll through here. And I mean, not frogs. I love frogs, but no. Pizza ninjas I like, but pizza ninjas have a chance to like enter that level. I did not think that before this past week, but people clearly value what they're doing. Their only problem is they're minting more. Like, they have, I shouldn't say mint, totally wrong term, but they've got more coming. Their collection's growing. So that makes me never really want to get in unless buying it at mint price. Like, why would you buy on secondary? Unless different perks with the new batch. But anyway, it's just good to be aware they are minting. They've got, the supply is going to grow. Okay, yes. So OMB. Do you think New Ordinals collections... What does on the corn mean? Am I reading that right? Dude, Taproot... Exactly. Yeah, Quantum Cats and Taproot Wizards... You don't want to miss those. You really do not want to miss those. And I still think this is bag bias for sure. But I still think Quantum Cats are the top tier collection. But they're the only one. Okay, they raised $8 million. The team raised $8 million for a reason. They have something they're doing, right? They have a product, they have a plan, they have a vision. There's something coming. They have not shown their hand at all. So they got something cooking. Their prices, they're almost the stable coin here of Bitcoin, hanging around 0.3, and they'll get up to 0.36. They've almost touched 0.4. Maybe they crossed it like 0.41, but compared to the other guys, super stable with no news and with very little like push on socials other than the quests. But those don't really move the needle. So they're hanging there. Tiny ass collection. No news, and news is going to come. So I've said multiple times, these will move violently when that happens, when news does come. And I think it's going to. And I absolutely think they could flip these guys. I would not bet on that, but I think they could. I think it's likely. I'll be honest. I think it's likely. You use corn instead of Bitcoin. Oh, or did you say coin? And maybe it's the font here for me. You did write corn. So you use corn instead of Bitcoin? That's fucking amazing. Okay, that's awesome. I'm using that from now on. Oh, I'm totally using that. Okay, so then your question, do you think new Ordinals collections on Bitcoin will do well after the halving? Yeah, I do. I see no reason why they wouldn't, especially because we've not gotten into like euphoria yet at all. Like none of what we're seeing is the euphoric part of the market. This is all early 2021. And like peak euphoria for ETH NFTs was a full year later in 2022. So I think we're a while off from like the euphoric part of this market here. Hope that maybe 6-8 months out. Like I think this year, but maybe longer. I think what's happening on Bitcoin is different. Like it's very much like these. Every collection here is like Milady's. But yeah, new collections I think will do great. Just it's gotta be a culture thing. It's gotta be like puppets and even Node Monkeys. I don't think quite have the culture thing that puppets have. So to me, puppets are the gold standard for that. If you put out something like that, it'll do great. I don't know how well ETH collections that come over are gonna do. Like how's Oniforce looking? I don't think people value that, and that's why I like how the Kongs are doing it because I think it's there's no mint. It's just a free drop. So I think people will welcome anything like that. But yeah, I mean, yeah, where the hell is hang on. Where the fuck is Oniforce? Okay. Not bad. And they got some news coming too, so they will be fine. They mid, like kind of mid tier. But yeah, there will be many more new. Okay, let me walk that back before I finish that sentence even. I don't think there's going to be a ton of new great collections. There will be some for sure. It's just, dude, it is going to get so expensive to create over here. Like, so expensive. And the thing I hadn't considered, it was that common goods rune. The common goods rune that can be minted for a year. There are legit whales who are planning to just transaction after transaction all day for the next 4 years to mint that supply of that token. It's going to congest this network pretty consistently for 4 years here. Not all by itself, but that's just added pressure. And if a few of them are doing it, just added pressure. Puppets. Man, I wish Dead were here. Puppets, if they weren't free, they were damn near free. They were like they were like $50, $70 to inscribe. So I think it was just the inscription fee. That's my guess. I can't even remember because I don't remember if I heard about it when they came out. I don't remember if I faded it or like I just missed it, like didn't hear about it in time. Sucks though. They were cheap enough for a long time. So even if you didn't get to mint, like no excuses. It's yeah, they were dirt cheap for a while. Their distribution too is like phenomenal. So 6,500 owners versus Node Monkeys, which is not so great. 4,700. You know? But yeah, check this out. Doge Father, or Dog Father. I like this guy a lot, by the way. He made a cool little chart here, just like laying out the rune stones, and he does keep this pretty well updated. But yeah, there's our runes. That's what we're working with. It's pretty cool. He's got like the marketplaces listed too. What else? The DeFi platforms, the launch mint pads. Pretty cool. Okay, so Genesis runes. Does he have this in any order? Are yellow the ones he thinks are going to be pretty solid? I'm guessing that's it. So there's okay. He's got them sorted by sales volume. Oh, interesting. I didn't know there's some that aren't fully minted out. Like those wizards aren't fully minted out. If this is accurate, maybe we dive into that. Okay. Genesis runes, I don't know anything about them. Rune stones, Arsic, we talk about a lot. Rune pups. Again, I will kick myself for not doing that. Rune Guardians, I think I had a whitelist for that. Didn't mint it the other day. Bitcoin Machine, those were airdropped. People got these like gaming runes in their wallet, so that'll lead to some runes. Same with Game of Blocks. That one actually, I do want to pull up because there's something interesting there. That one leaning into like Jack Butcher's checks. Like really interesting. Like it's an art collection in a way. Now it's not original, right? Because he is like full on copying Jack Butcher, but you take that and mix in some runes, a fungible token with it. That one's interesting, and it was free. So inscribing pre-halving will have provenance or some value proposition. It might. I find that people don't care that much about that stuff. Like I do. I love that, but like how many like OG historic ETH collections actually are holding a ton of value because of that, just because of when they were minted? Like some for sure, but I mean it has not moved the needle for a lot of collections. It's all about the flex still. It's kind of all that matters. And as long as puppets and node monkeys like stay cool, that's it. Hey, good morning, brother. Scheme. It's a badass PFP, man. Yeah, I'm waiting for that Quantum Cats. I'm waiting for them to pop because they're absolutely gonna. All right, I finally got to tweet this out. I'm being lazy here. Hang on. Did someone copy my account? Hang on. There's another NFT LDR account with a little dash at the end. Is that new? No, it's not even new. Check this out. I was so proud of getting that handle locked up. All right, that's the copy. Here's the real deal. Like, dude, I grabbed this early 20. Oh, dude, I didn't even grab it early 2021. I grabbed it like mid. I grabbed that in August. But I grabbed like the domain. Like I've got a website, nftldr.io or whatever, XYZ. I have at Gmail and then this handle. I've had a couple of people like inquire about buying it, which is cool. Maybe one day I'll flip it. But anyway, it's cool. It's cool. What are you guys looking at today? What are you buying? What are you doing? Are you being very cautious? Oh, and by the way, if I did not show this too, again, this is just so giga bullish about these rune listings, man. It's like 5 fucking days away, and on OKX and on Magic Eden, and I really do think Coinbase, it's gonna be Rune Mania, and okay, maybe Binance too, guys. Johan kind of set me straight yesterday, where I thought Bitcoin was ending support for all the Bitcoin assets other than Bitcoin itself, but they're not ending it for BRC20s. They're just ending it for ordinals, which is weird. And honestly, I kind of want to vet that, but I trust the dude. He's pretty keyed in here. But if they're not ending it for ordinals, why wouldn't they bring on BRC20? If they're not ending it for BRC20s, why wouldn't they integrate runes? So, yeah. Yeah, I really do think we're going to get our next, should I say it? Sheeb or Doge? Maybe not that. We'll get our next Whiff, Boom, Bonk. What's another token at like that level? Meme. I really do think we're getting our next one here out of the Bitcoin ecosystem. I can't see it not happening. Again, it's just one of those things that if something feels so obvious, I'm not going to try to talk myself out of it. It just feels that obvious. And that's what I think a lot of people are doing, actually. Like, it's so obvious they're trying to make this, reasoning or excuse why it won't work. And they'll start coming up with a million reasons, which are all They're right, they're accurate, but it's also like ignoring the simple fact that it is so obvious. It's basically programmed in. Ooh, depends what we define as the mania part. I mean, I think it's a forever thing now. Just like I think Solana is now like established itself as the meme coin chain. I mean, okay, so if we're saying Rune Mania, I think that means like the peak euphoric part. And I don't think the very start of it is going to be the peak. The very start's going to be very interesting, feeling out how these platforms and systems work. And then we're waiting to see which coin actually hits, like which becomes like the main coin for the for the start. And then it's going to be a whole rush to mint new ones, to etch new ones, to like copy that success. And that's when Mania really kicks in. I don't think the Mania is going to be right at the start, even though it'll be pretty busy. But Mania kicks in when something does hit that $1 billion market cap. And if that's day one, then yes, Mania kicks in immediately. But it could be for a very long time. Hard to predict stuff when it's like the birth of something new, right? Like kind of BRC20s, that already counted, but... Dude, very, 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 very. It's why I'm happy that I think, at least like Runestones, it's an airdrop. It's not something you have to go do anything for. It's going to be very expensive. I've heard 2 to 5 times, more than usual. Man, might kind of... Dude, might be really bad for the Ordinals ecosystem, right? Like short term, like really bad. Like it sucks buying with fees so high. So it might be really bad for especially launches, like new collections. Yeah. Secondary stuff, I wonder. Like we've already seen on Ethereum from the past cycle, as long as gains are there, people pay high gas. So back to these collections, if these, rocket up to 1 Bitcoin, well, we could see a lot of action on secondary still with these kind of things. But yeah, dude, I cannot wait to see what the fees are going to look like with runes. Yeah. Now that's let me see if I kept that link. That's where the common goods rune got, just like it stuck with me. There's something to that. Again, I got to find this. The fact that there is the first ever rune that mints over the course of a year. I'm sorry, 4 years. And that you can only mine or etch 1 per transaction. There are guys planning to etch like nonstop. Guys who are planning to pour millions into it. Yeah, I'm going to find it. I definitely saved that somewhere. Yeah, here we go. It's like, I mean, this may not be fully untrue. You'll never see a new ordinal collection being inscribed. Okay, like kind of hyperbole, kinda. I mean, maybe a lot of hyperbole, but that could be a real fucking possibility here. Yeah, and like this is a great take great take too. The quality of projects and teams coming after the halving, 5 to 10 times better. Because they got to pay so much more. It's got to be worth everyone's while if you're going to inscribe. But yeah, okay. Like this person's take is they think that it's going to be, people really chasing uncommon goods here for the first couple weeks here. And then it settles down. But no, why would it? If rune number 1, if you got the capital to do this, and you can just, like, again, sit there and max mint it for the 4 years, and you can control a huge part of that supply. I mean, again, just look at Doge, and what if you were, like, the top holder of Doge? It's just kind of spicy. Yeah, so to me, this actually does make sense. It actually does keep fees up pretty damn high, like, maybe permanently, maybe for the full 4 years. Like, how high? I don't know, but this will have an impact. I think his point was if there is one person like me, like him, he's talking about himself, but one person like him, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 whales with millions they're throwing at this token. That's enough to do it. Okay, again, I'm going to get this tweet out. Hang on, guys. Okay, done. Dude, I am itching for, oh man, the Kong's rune. I think that will surprise people. Actually, a lot. A lot. God damn it. I want one of these so bad. Yeah, the Kong's rune. They keep saying fair and free. So again, I think it's like just literally a free drop. How we get it, don't know yet. But dude, those guys, like, you will not see not a negative word, not a peep from anybody ever about these guys. That is one of the most well-respected collections in NFT history. And I see the Bitcoin community embracing these guys. I would not be shocked to see that just be an absolute cooker. Why not? Getting the Kongs, getting exposure to these guys on any chain, but especially on Bitcoin, hell yes. So I'm curious what they do with this in their lore. So Kongs all of a sudden got a rune over on Bitcoin. Means what? What are they going to do on Bitcoin with it? When they put out Banana over on ETH, well, they had breeding. You could use Banana to, with the Genesis Kong. I think you spent, I think like 1,000 Banana to then mint a baby Kong. Well, now they have this asset over on Bitcoin. What do you do with it? Are they going to have more assets on Bitcoin? Are they going to have some kind of like actual like PFP collection over there? I think it at least opens the door for them to do whatever they want. So, can't wait. Do you guys know what date this is coming? Did they announce that yet? And actually, who is getting the whitelists here? I love that they're dropping lore. I mean, I love this stuff. Henry, if you're watching, man, dude, we're similar with things. Hell yeah. Like deep down the rabbit hole, the conspiracy theory stuff. Like always trying to understand what's the other side? What's the other take? Like what else could that have been? What do you got for us, Marty? You got any juicy gossip? Beanie's a fucking maniac. I love this dude so freaking much. I really do. I know you guys don't. I'll speak for, I like this view better. I know Marty doesn't. I know my brother doesn't. I like him. I don't think his thog play is going to work, by the way. I don't like that collection does not have that vibe. It doesn't feel cool. It feels like super freaking forced, doesn't it? Any of you guys in thog? Tell me I'm not the only idiot who bought into thog. I'm kind of thinking I am out of this group here. And we got a lot of idiots here.
We're the non-fungible idiots, don't you know?
A lot of idiots here.
Banging our heads to the rhythm of the car.
And I think I'm the only one who got thog. God damn it, guys. Well, they do have their PFP coming. And actually, there is something interesting here where, okay, if you burned 1,000 thog, if you sent it to them, they burned it. They put you on the thog list, which gets you on a whitelist for their first PFP. But there actually is talk that it's not just going to be the first PFP. It will be, maybe anything in the future they do. So maybe it's like a permanent whitelist kind of thing, which that'd be awesome. Let me check. Let's check my thog bags and see how down I am. It's not going to be good. Dude, it's weird seeing my shit come up when I search stuff. Shouldn't be weird, but it is. Okay. Let's check this out. Oh, hell yeah, Choina. Yeah. That makes me real happy, bro. Marty, don't leave us hanging, man. You're coming with like some 9/11 conspiracy shit. Let's get into it. Okay, so we're thog thugs together, Choina. I think it's all obvious. Could be. Mega GM's English, brother. Always great to see you, man. Getting deep into Bitcoin again today. Actually, English, check this out. You're going to be proud, bro. You're going to be proud. Look what I'm doing, brother. Beanie's a cuck. Wait, am I too? Am I a cuck for liking Beanie as well? Tell me, dude. Okay, like, what is the obvious thing with 9/11? Other than, like, again, I've gone deep in the conspiracies, and I'm convinced there's much, much more to it. Like, maybe inside job, probably inside. Like, something there is very, very strange. That building number 7, whatever, collapsing feels very fucking weird. Like, all of it's weird. I don't buy it. Dude, okay, COVID is what taught me. And it literally, like, I never really trusted the government and all that stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nothing crazy. But it wasn't until COVID happened that I actually realized that they lie to your face. And I realized there's something else going on entirely. Like, my brother Henry and I were like, like a lot of guys, if you live online, you caught on to COVID like very early, like beginning of January. You knew there was something really fucked up going on the other side of the world. And you knew the news wasn't covering it. Like, fucked up stuff going on there. Reputable organizations or entities like there was like the Melbourne Institute of something, like, or even like Ministry of Health, something like very, very major. And even like something like Oxford put out reports projecting there was going to be like tens of millions, maybe hundreds of millions of deaths. And again, these were from like major institutions putting out these reports last January, last February. And our media over here was like, guys, no, it's not a thing. It's literally nothing. When it very clearly was at that point. Okay, point is, that showed me how much they lie right to your face. They do. They do not give a shit about any of us. They do. In fact, it's probably even less than that or more than that. It's not that they don't give a shit. I think they actively hate us and you. We are beneath them. So they lie and they play by their own rules and they do what they want when they want. Hey, Mega GMs, Alex. I do like the Beanster, man. I like him a lot. Okay. Marty, what's the biggest truth about it? Like, drop a truth bomb. Black pill us. Appreciate that. Yeah. Anyway, English, what do you think, bro? Got my nodes syncing. 3 hours away. I don't know what I have to do next, but I'm going to be chatting with Chip hopefully this morning. Get the rest of it figured out. Make a video. Help get everybody on board here. We noding. I'm itching for this, though, Marty. Give us the biggest truth bomb, the biggest black pill. We need it, brother. All right. English, any mints coming up this week that we all need to be watching for? Somebody asked that earlier, and I'm not up on mints this week, especially on Bitcoin. But what's cooking that we're missing? Probably not, dude. I think you're right. The only way I'll use that node is if I get like sucked into the techie stuff, which I have a habit of doing. But yeah, I'm probably not going to use it. As like a kind of hobby thing, I probably will play with it. You're very welcome, sir. Yeah, I mean, because this is the thing I learned yesterday. Like, I finally did some digging into like why are you using a node? How is that giving you an advantage? The advantage is if you use the node, you don't have to use the other platforms out there. So maybe if you are very knowledgeable you get a head start on, etching certain runes. Or if a platform goes down, you don't need, again, you don't need to rely on them. But other than that, I don't know that there's really an advantage. And I think you have to know what you're doing to even be able to use it. So it's kind of a challenge. Like, learn how to set it up. That has been, to me, one of the funnest things about, kind of getting into this, is just learning more about Bitcoin tech. So maybe it gets me deeper down that rabbit hole. Learn the tech, learn to run this node, learn to use it. Like, again, just learn more about the tech. I have a very techie background, so this is kind of up my alley. Do I have time for it? That's the thing. But yeah, they fucking hate us. Marty, I know I've read about this, but I couldn't tell you specifically what that was. But this is definitely stuff I'd read. Yeah. I wonder if we're going to get people sneaking in these mints like prior to halving. English also. Okay. Everyone expecting fees to go up after the halving. Is that just because congestion, busy? There's nothing baked into the halving. There's no kind of upgrade. There's nothing coming that's going to make fees go up other than just busier than normal. And then also people expecting the price of Bitcoin to go up. Yeah, DM me, man. Oh, shit. Nice. When'd you do that, PD? Anyway, back to Thoggin. All right, so no big mints this week. At least it doesn't seem like it. Got a couple other cool stories. Then we might wrap up a little soon. Oh, shit. I lost my dock. Hang on. Oh, there's a juicy story. Hang on. Okay. Good tweet here I'm going to put up for you. I like this dude, Clemente. Just good take in general about ordinals. Actually, let me load up a few little tabs here. Stuff we'll get into. Also, this fucking cringy doodle stuff, man. Not a fan. Sorry to any doodle holders out there, but eh. All right, check out this take. Again, I like it. I like it. Okay, Ordinals has all the good from the 2021 ETH NFT bull run. And on top of that, more experienced founders, yes. Guys now with like 3 years worth of knowledge and like understanding of like this ecosystem. Like, what do people like? How do traders trade? What do they value? What do they hold? All that stuff. Multiple cycles in this market. They've got so much more knowledge here. And it's why I think a lot of these Ordinals collections are nothing more than like a Milady, again, like purely a collectible, not promising the world. Although I do think there's some depth coming to some of these projects. Like Blob is something that I think I'm sensing a little more. Like, it's not just a like inscribe, airdrop, and done. I think they're cooking. Awesome. What are you going to do with that node, by the way? Like, is it for runes? Okay, so, that was his next point here. The emphasis on collectability versus hyper speculation and when. Yeah, dude, exactly. Like, man, I think every ordinal right now, it's a slice of Bitcoin history. Like, this is this time, you got to appreciate what's happening right here. We are slowly or maybe quickly getting to mass adoption here. We're going to remember this era of Bitcoin for the ETF, for the all-time highs, but also for ordinals and their impact on Bitcoin, pushing it to evolve, pushing it to, truthfully, pushing the price up higher. Like, man, think of what, man, we're talking about what runes are going to do to fees, but also think about what that does to Bitcoin itself, like Solana. The price of Solana right now, I think, is almost directly because meme coins are just exploding over there. If you want exposure to those meme coins, you got to get Sol. So if you want exposure to runes, you got to buy Bitcoin. Like, to me, a ton of buying pressure comes on Bitcoin just from that, and I don't think people are quite appreciating that. Maybe I'm over-appreciating it, but I do think it's a factor. Yeah, but also, again, I'm agreeing with Clemente. Who is Clemente? Is he on that Nifty show, or is he just his own, like, just a dude off doing whatever? Yeah, he's on the Nifty Portal show. It's that dude. Okay. Yeah, I didn't make that association. Okay. Okay, zoom out, look at it objectively. It is just getting started. We don't even have to, like, look at it, it's not a conceptual thing. We look at unique buyers over on Bitcoin. It's nothing. It's fucking, you know what? God damn it. Now I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad at anybody fading Bitcoin still. Like, it's absolutely crazy. And I know you guys aren't. This is directed to you, Biggie Poppins. Hope you're watching. I'm so pissed at you right now, man. Dude, doodles are so cringe. Hell yeah. Okay, good shit. All right. Should I pull up all time? You know what? Let me pull up ETH too. The comparison I'm bringing up here is ETH, unique sellers, buyers, to Bitcoin sellers, buyers. And I'm talking like peak of the market. Okay, here's Bitcoin. Here's global. Here is ETH. Okay, we're gonna start getting into this. Again, super fucking interesting. I promise you. Like I promise you. This is how you fade Bitcoin. It's bonkers. Okay. Right now, unique daily buyers, sellers. Actually, it's really ramping up, and it is BRC20s. But unique buyers, let's say 10,000 is our peak for right now. Typical, though, look at this. It's 3, 4, 5,000, maybe 6,000. That's our average. And I'll tell you this, most of the time it's actually down in the like 2 to 4 or 5. That's where it usually lives. We get these spikes. We saw that spike in December. At that spike, 15,000 unique buyers. That's when Bitcoin Frog shot up to 0.5 Bitcoin floor. But look at ETH. Is this all time? This is global. Let's just look at ETH. Okay. Peak Ethereum back in 2022, 30,000, 50,000, 45, 35, 56. We're talking like 3 or 4x from here as far as like participants in Bitcoin. But I actually think it's going to blow this away. I think it'll be more. Because I think Bitcoin's going to attract Ethereum. It's going to attract Ethereum people and Solana people and Base people. It doesn't matter what blockchain. You're going to be looking to get into Bitcoin one way or another. So then let's look at the global metrics. So in the peak of the market, again, 2021, 2022, 100,000, 150,000, almost 200,000 unique buyers. But you can see this for months and months and months. 50 ramping up to 100, staying over 100. Let's see, how long does this stay over 100? This is September 2021. That's when we're basically, let's even go back. It was like, September 2021, 100,000 buyers. And it stays there basically until March 2022. 6 months of that. And still plenty of buyers, like plenty after. Didn't really fall off a cliff till like, end of 2022. But anyway, compare that again. We have at the peak, which is right now, and it's also back in December, 10,000. 10,000 people buying this stuff. We're going to have 10 times more with probably a fraction of the supply. Guys missing what's coming, I think. Some people are. Is he the guy, Marty, is he the guy with the mustache? think that's him. Does he? And he reads off their news. I think that's Clemente. Anyway, guys, like, I'm very, very sure about what's coming to Bitcoin. Very sure. It's literally right now is still like batting practice. It's not. It's still not the first inning. I don't think. You know. Okay, maybe we could say this was batting practice. Maybe we're in the first inning now. Got 8 more innings to go, man. Like, this is nothing. Nothing. Nowhere close to peak euphoria. Nowhere even close to like the real bull market there. No supply. There's such little supply of good collections. Those prices, guys, are going to be ridiculous. Oh, shit. Yeah, this Wizards BRC20. That's probably, dude, that's probably a really good buy. All these BRC20s, man, I've got. Do you guys have exposure? Are you buying BRC20s? I've done nothing since OXBT, and I think I had a little Ordi at one point. I've never played in that ecosystem. Should. Absolutely fucking should be. Actually, does CoinMarketCap show BRC20s? Yeah, they do. Hell yeah. Dude, so Ordi's $1 billion market cap. Dude, I never look at this. I did not realize that's $1 billion market cap. Pops is already, oh my God. I'm an idiot, dude. I did not realize it was cooking like this. All right, we got to look at this and compare it to Solana. Like Solana meme coins. Can we sort like SPL 20s here? Dude, this site's great, by the way. Oh, yeah, there's Solana. All right, how many coin? Wait. Okay, yeah. All right, so we're looking at tokens on Solana. Okay, Tether doesn't count. Sol, we're not counting. Chainlink, what is Render? Okay, well, we'll start with Dog with Hat, though. Look at how many tokens they have that are over $1 billion market cap already. Worm is brand new. Bonk, relatively new. Jupe, new. Whiff, new. I don't know what the graph is. You know, I was kind of expecting to see a little more. And I do think Solana's going to cook here. This is Beanie's take, too, but after this upgrade they're getting this week, Solana stuff going to really cook. I mean, picture everything that happened there, you know, last month, I guess, a few weeks ago, with 75% of transactions failing. It's going to get silly over there. But yeah, right now over on Bitcoin, not a single BRC20 even over $1 billion, and on Solana we saw multiple. And you compare the amount of liquidity on Bitcoin as opposed to Solana, again, I think Bitcoin should be blowing Solana away as far as how big their meme coins can get. Poor OXBT, Jesus. Just 9 mil. Yeah, I don't know. I really think people are underestimating. How do you buy in the Unisat wallet? I've never done it, man. When I bought BRC20s, it was at like, maybe it was at or.io, and it's just buying like a bundle like an NFT. No, it wasn't or.io. Well, what the hell was the site? Sat. No. Is it ordi.market? Dude, I can't remember the place I bought. I can't remember where I bought my Oh, it is Unisat. Okay. Thank you, English. Dude, so like I type it in and I auto-populate it and it goes to OXBT because that's the last thing I did over there. Holy shit. Yeah, I really regret not focusing on this. There's just no time. God. But yeah, let me drop a link here for you guys. Do you know if Wizards is going to do a conversion BRC20 over to Rune? Got it. Yeah. Okay. Then Marty, going back to that. Yeah, I like that guy. Okay. So here's the BRC20s. It makes sense that they die off, but I've heard plenty of people say that BRC20s survive right along with runes. Oh, it was Johan saying that BRC20s are actually getting an upgrade. Like that somehow BRC20s themselves are getting programmability. I don't know how. I don't remember. But yesterday's live stream, if you check it out at the end, Johan talks about that. So BRC20s could have some life. I don't know. I'm not going to buy any. English, you got any takes on fees? Just in general, like, okay, so there's the thought that Uncommon Goods is going to put some pretty consistent pressure on like the mempool for the next 4 years, just simply because it's one token per UTXO. So, do you buy into that at all? That's going to like have any impact on fees, like not just the short term mania we get, and also your thoughts. Like we'll get mania right away, but do you think that that'll be peak mania, or do you think peak mania comes maybe weeks or even a few months after the halving actually comes? And by mania, I mean like the full meme coin frenzy. I think it's just that it's a tech that is on its way out. Like runes are kind of designed to replace BRC20s. I think that's the main thought there. But again, Johan's saying that BRC20s kind of have an upgrade coming. Kind of interesting. By the way, check this out, guys. Big thank you to you guys here. But dude, it took so long to get to 1,000. Like again, I didn't think I'd get there in a year, or it would take at least a year. But we hit 1,000 all of a sudden, like getting damn near 1,200 already. Starting to cook, guys. Thank you. Like really, thank you. People love the rune shit, so we'll keep pushing on that. But yeah, again, I just want to make sure I always tell you guys how much I appreciate you. I really do. I know that goes for the gang too. Henry, Joe, Biggie. With that, I think we're gonna wrap. I don't know that there's anything else really significant going on, especially with world events. I just maybe speaking for myself, it just feels like kind of sitting back and waiting and watching, like seeing what's going to happen with the market. All these variables this week, the halving changes things. Biggie mentioned yesterday that Stacks gets an upgrade this week. I don't know if that really moves the needle at all. Maybe it does. But man, I am so giga fucking bullish on Bitcoin. I can't. I say this often. As bullish as I sound, like when I talk about it, I am infinitely more bullish on it. Like just I am. I think what's coming here is going to be one of those once in a lifetime opportunities. Still, I think these things are so underpriced right now. And by these things, I mean basically all of it. Especially the ordinals, especially puppets, node monkeys, quantum cats, and OMB. And I'll tell you guys, quantum cats, No, thank you, brother. Quantum Cats, I think, is the most undervalued thing out there. There's no scenario where I don't see them over a Bitcoin. And I still think when Udi reveals plans, what they're doing and what they're building, I think that could be your top cat and your top dog and your top whatever. Just got a feeling. Anyway, oh, you know what? I want to peek at not Pizza Ninjas, although like salute them for that fucking bonkers floor price all of a sudden. But no, I wanted to peek at Game of Blocks. Again, interesting, just like checks. Jack Butcher stuff. Like it is like a Jack Butcher knockoff, kinda. But there's a rune coming from these. They are cheap. I'll tell you this, I've noticed like engagement on the tweets has really ramped up. I mean, nobody gave a shit. It was a free drop. To play the game, you had to like reinscribe these, and people just didn't want to waste money on something they didn't know about. But I need to see who's actually like in this as far as what people, what collectors out there are actually playing and engaging, and if any influencers are. I have not seen influencers talking about this yet, and they may not. But again, I've definitely noticed engagement up. So it's good. It's a good sign. Maybe this is going to be a very organic, like kind of, oh my God, that's amazing. English, come up if you want. Dude, I'll hang a bit. I will. There's just kind of, there ain't a ton going on. By the way, any gamers, like I'm itching to play some games like Helldivers. And I'm going to do that next weekend on the live stream. So no matter what, even if the halving happens on the 19th, on the 20th, I'm going to do a 12-hour live stream. Going to get into some gaming and stuff. Going to get super fucking stoned. I can't wait. Like, I don't even do that. Like, I'm a grown-up. Like, that shit hurts me now. It doesn't, like, I can't get fucked up. But I'm going to go hard on Saturday. Nice. Do you like that? I love the dude there, whatever his name is, their founder. Awesome dude. Like, tons of respect for them building. Yeah, again, I can't help but notice that engagement. Like, nobody gave a shit about this at first. So I don't know. Keep my eye on that. I've got a bunch. Like, they just showed up in multiple wallets. I'm watching. Not selling any. They're not worth enough to even sell, but maybe these turn into something kind of cool. Can always hope. Oh, nice. Wow, holy shit. It's play to earn the right way, maybe. That's cool. All right, what else is going on? That's cool. Oh, interesting. Okay. Looks like shit's bouncing back a little bit. Oh, cool. Hang on, let's take a peek at this. Oh, I was hoping it was a full video, but hang on. How to set up Bitcoin node, pre-mine rune prep, tick early. Okay, cool. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. And again, that was kind of news to me yesterday when I was looking. It's just helping you not have to use other platforms. And it does give you an advantage. It does. I would hope it gives you an advantage of not getting sniped, but I don't think it does. Speaking of that, though, Casey Rodomore did have like a proposed, or he had an idea for a type of mempool, I think, that could not get sniped. He's not going to build it. He's just got too much going on. But he tweeted this out I saw yesterday. Let me pull it up. What's his name? Casey. Holy cow. Let me go to my likes. I don't know. Either I'm an idiot or search doesn't work well on Twitter. I know I search certain names that I'm friends with. I'm following them. They're following me. And when I search their name and type, half of it, they don't show up. I'll chalk it up to me being an idiot, but likes. Oh, let's do the Coachella thing. Good Lord. Oh, in this, yeah, dude, I had a whole bunch of stuff still. Okay, yeah, we got a couple more things to talk about. Okay, so light pools, and I'm not even gonna. Well, maybe I will click in, but sniping resistant mempool. I think he does say at some point in here it still could be sniped. But dude, how awful would that be if you buy something? Like you think you've got it locked up and all of a sudden somebody steals your transaction. They just push the same kind of transaction and they outgas you in a way. Sucks. You see that happen all the time. Ooh, yeah, that'd be cool, man. Yeah, dude, that would be a blast. I gotta say, I freaking love Helldivers. I really think that game's cool. Holy cow, Casey. I'm not reading that, but cool. He's got a cool idea, I guess. He's not building it. Hope somebody does. So he put out all the info out there. But to me, that's like a nightmare scenario is you go buy your grail and somebody steals it right out from under you. And I'll say, like, especially, let me connect my wallet real quick. I think it's the right one. I'm trying to get my Quantum Cat wallet. Like, my big fear would be, like, you find out you get lucky and you get one of the Quantum Cats with a gold cape. Ooh, hang on. I got an airdrop in my wallet. Hang on. I love this shit. I wonder if it's spam or what, but hang on. We got a peek. Hey, good morning, Buxton. Good to see you, bro. Okay, hang on. Something's in my wallet that's not showing here yet. Here's the BTC machine rune the BTC rune, whatever. So, yeah, this is new. Mystic runes. I did not buy this. This just showed up in my wallet. Maybe a little alpha? Okay. It's a dex. Interesting. Okay. What does this drop? Let me bookmark this. This is cool. Okay. Airdropping 40,000 inscriptions. ETH inscription is worth 1,000 mystic runes. Each rune redeemable 1/1 by burning LFG. Okay, hang on. Okay, your airdrop is worth 1,000 mystic runes and has the ability to mine much more leading up to the mystic rune launch. Interesting. Did you guys get these in your wallet? Yeah. So what does this mean, though, English? Mystic runes redeemable 1/1 by burning LFG. So do I have to burn LFG to get my runes here that this thing is supposed to be for? Nice. Okay, you're making me peek through my wallets. Let's see if I got a couple, maybe. English, be honest, how many wallets you got? And do you know who they airdropped to? Like what collections they were looking for? Dude, English, I got to tell you, man. Out of like my buddies, like my bros, you're the only one who's like we see eye to eye on the ordinals thing. Obviously, you're so deep in it now. And Henry does. Like he gets it. He totally gets it. But like I feel like there's so many that are still like something hasn't clicked. 134, you goddamn maniac. You're getting close to retiring, sir. All right, just peeking at my Ordinals wallet, or my X first. I want to see if I got a Mystic thing there. 2, it looks like I did not. Okay, I think I got one of those Mystic things. Pretty cool. Who else got? Yeah, but ETH Bros should be smart. They should be making the move over. Like, come on. Like, be smart. And, and to be fair, a lot of them are. They're like, dipping their toes in. I am still shocked they didn't a year ago. It was just, to me, such a very fucking clear thing. Okay, anyway, back to this. Okay, node not mandatory to prep. Actually, maybe I don't have to make a video. Maybe this is going to be good enough.
Going over how you could quickly set up your Bitcoin node and your ORD wallet to prepare for me. I'm going to be doing both. Requirements for this is acquire more space, but I guess if you have anything else, this may not be. Click on it again, and you're just going to want full versions of these tools. This is dragging all of the files that we got from this website onto our SSD. After it's finished,
their bags are literally dead,
a
man.
little bit quickly, so bear with me. I'm going to right click into this folder. I'm going to hit new, and I'm going to create a new folder, and it's just going to be called Bitcoin. After that, I'm going to go to the Bitcoin folder that we just created, hit copy as path, and then we're going to go into the bin folder, and it's going to contain all the programs needed to run a node. I'm going to go to the Bitcoin D application here, right click it, go to show more options, and then create a shortcut. The reason why we need to create a shortcut.
Okay, I already did something wrong, I think.
You could drag in this folder into your SSD. It doesn't matter. For this purpose, I'm just going to open up this folder. And what we're going to want to do is just drag in all of the files that we got from this website onto our SSD. After it's finished, I'm going to go through these steps a little bit quickly, so bear with me. I'm going to right click into this folder, call them. If you go into the regular Bitcoin, you don't need is launch it, and it's going to ask you if you want to allow public and private network. And what we're pretty much asking it to do is, hey, all of the data that's supposed to, be in our program files now going to go into our SSD. Now that we put that there, the next step we're going to do is -tx index equals 1. And now we're going to hit apply. And after you set up the shortcut, all you're going to want to do is launch it, and it's going to ask you if you want to, allow public and private networks to access. I'm going to hit sure. Ordered quick. I want to go through the. It'll keep off from all the way from 2009 and 5. If we go or ORD wallet, same command. It's going to be checks that we did when you'll know.
Okay, I think I did it wrong because all I did was download the Bitcoin Core client and install it. I pointed it to the directory like the SSD, but that was it. They didn't do anything else.
To make this process easy,
help me, Chip.
We're not going to have to, do too many things. So in here, we're going to do -data directory equals, and we're going to paste in the path that I just copied that was in our external SSD. Now, if you're downloading this transaction,
God, I hope I don't have to resync. It takes about a day.
Explain, but think of it in terms of meaning that.
All right.
Start offset.
I'm going to drop this link for you guys.
I want my start offset
probably
to
pretty
be
handy.
1,000, meaning that it won't start until. Hey, what's up, guys? Today I'm going to be going over how you can quickly set up your Bitcoin node. Another thing you can do is set this to specific start height or end height.
All right, sorry about that. Dude, I really would have thought people would have learned from multiple cycles now. Your bags don't come back. It is always new stuff. Like, man. That's crazy. Squiggles 4 ETH. Bored Ape's going under 10. Yeah, dude. This shit's done. It is. It'll come. I believe it comes back eventually, and we'll see a cycle bigger than we've ever seen. But I think that's happening on Bitcoin clearly before it happens on ETH. Okay. Okay, so there's the instructions on setting up the node. Pre-mine prep. Do not rely on wallet extensions to display all your inscriptions. Okay, so using tools like these web apps. They list some top runes. Okay, there's not much else here. Here, let me drop the whole thread because this is probably pretty useful. But yeah, still, I'm going to make a video. Like, I'm not going to not do that. But yeah, this is good. Let me bookmark and reference this. Yeah, I think I set my shit up wrong. God, I hope not. But maybe did. All right. Okay, we did this. Oh yeah, this I wanted to touch on because we talked about it like 2 weeks ago, maybe. But fire up your VPN and switch over to the UK because there is a documentary on NFTs So live now, which is cool. And initially thought that was a Damien Hirst focused thing, but it's not. It's like a more comprehensive, about NFTs, which is cool. Like they get into Bored Apes and Beeple and CryptoPunks, all that good stuff. I want to watch that today, honestly. Oh, that'd be fun to do like a little watch party. Dude, maybe we'll save that for the live stream next week. I watch guys like Star Wars Theory on YouTube and a couple other people that they do these synchronized viewing things. Maybe we could all do a synchronized NFT WTF viewing. That'd be cool. Got 12 hours to kill, guys, so this will take 1 to 2 hours of that. That might be perfect. That's fucking awesome. Yep. Man, what do they say? We are not serious people here. We just aren't. Anyway, that was cool. Let's do the Doodles thing, and then we'll get out of here. But yesterday at Coachella, Coi Leray, she plays a new song with her doodle in the background. Got it. Okay. Yeah, hopefully get it in order pretty easily or quickly here. Okay. I don't know how copyright shit works on YouTube. Twitter doesn't do anything yet, but
Let's give him another one. Hold on.
damn.
Y'all not fucking with me.
Oh wait, hang on. Are the Doodles dropping a record label? Because this says Doodles Records, track number 1. That would make sense with Pharrell Williams. So maybe it's like the Doodles thing growing into like lifestyle brand, like clothing. I mean, I think that's kind of obvious, but clothing, animation shit, of course. But like, I wasn't picturing a record label. I knew they'd have like this album that comes out with the animation, but are they actually dropping launching a record label? That'd be cool. That's something like kind of newer. Anyway. Here at Coachella? That's a Lil Uzi song. All right, hang on. Let's get to our doodle. There we go. Why to me is this always so cringe? Like, I love fucking NFTs and like this isn't cool at all. Why? Like, this is not cool even a little. This feels just like the Bored Ape shit from a couple years ago, and that wasn't cool then.
I got swag, that's not in the store. I got swag, that's not in.
All right, that was painful. Let's at least make this worthwhile. Okay, here we go. You're welcome. I'm sorry, I don't think any of that's cool. Is it just me, or is that cringe as fuck? Why, Kool-Aid, why Avex being, why would Avalanche being there? Oh, no shit. Okay, dude, would you ever buy that FTX, like, lifetime pass? Did you get one of those? I actually think that's cool. Like, two things. I'm shocked there's still not more NFT ticketing. I love what Avenged Sevenfold is doing. I love what Rolling Loud is doing. I don't understand why concert poster NFTs are still not a thing. That blows my goddamn mind. I mentioned earlier I used to do like concert posters, like buy them, collect them, sell them. But like you go to a concert, you're holding your poster the whole time. Like, dude, have an NFT. Like literally scan a QR code, you get your poster that way. Keep them limited. Like people love that shit. They can be numbered. To me, concert posters as NFTs make so much sense. Yes, people like the physical, so then do both. Or give an option. Give an option, but like concert poster NFTs is a huge missed opportunity. The fact that it isn't happening already, like at scale, to me that's crazy. Nah, man. I wish, dude. I saw you, dude. You've got great alpha in the little group. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, this Doodles thing weird. Just want to peek at the Doodles account, see if they had any other info on this, but I don't know, man. I don't know if I see the Doodles story ending well. It's at least something, and it's like pushing us in a direction this should go. I think the disconnect here is well, maybe there's no disconnect. It's playing out how it should. Just because somebody is building with NFTs in their ecosystem and even doing very big mainstream stuff does not equal life-changing money for holders. It doesn't. It did with Bored Apes once because they got airdropped, ApeCoin worth whatever. People made it felt like everybody there made six figures. It's not going to happen. Not this cycle. That'll happen again, maybe. But this does not move the needle for holders. It just doesn't. Yeah. It's, again, cool. Love to see people building and baking this into their everything. That's awesome. That's what we need. This should be normal, though. That's the point, maybe. What Doodles are doing should be like how NFTs are used. That should be the normal thing. And good on them for being kind of at the front line there. But I saw people asking why their prices didn't pump because of it. It's because even still, when you're building, people don't give a shit. They give a shit about the value of their bags. That's it. And I'm not that different. Yeah. Buxton, yes, sir. Dude, it really is. It really is. I don't know if you just joined, but I was comparing fungible tokens on Bitcoin to fungible tokens on Solana. It probably makes sense to do that on ETH, actually. Let me do that real quick. But Solana, suddenly becoming the meme coin ecosystem. I forgot to give credit to ETH, who's been doing it longer. But, I mean, look at these Solana tokens with, billion plus dollar market caps, especially the meme coins and utility coins like Jupe, Bonk, Wormhole, Whiff. And Bitcoin doesn't have a single one yet, or already really close. Not a single coin worth over $1 billion yet. And it's just going by market cap here. Like the type of money tied to these ecosystems. 61 bill for Solana, 1.2 trillion for Bitcoin. It's going to blow people the fuck away. I'm with you, Buxton, dude. I think it's gonna shock people, and I think we're gonna get the fuck. Why didn't I? It was so obvious, but it was also safe. And man, it is so obvious. $21 fucking billion for Doge, 12.7 for Sheeb. And then Whiff is the next top meme coin. So yeah, we're going to get a BRC20 or not. Well, maybe a BRC20, but we're going to get a Rune up in here. We're going to get a Rune is going to be a top 5 meme coin and probably in a matter of weeks here. It's just going to happen. What will it look like? Doge, Sheeb, Dog, then Dog with Hat. We're going to get pops up there too. Are we going to get 4? Are we going to get the top 5 all dog coins? Yeah. Yep. But yes, people underestimating it still. It's just I can't even get myself in the headspace where that makes sense. Other than being safe. I get that. But talking yourself out of this is Yeah, I don't know. I don't think anybody's going to have real regret. Dude, I'm just trying to be diplomatic with this. I was going to say, I don't think people really have regrets. I mean, it's hard to regret being smart and safe, but maybe with as big as it's going to be, maybe there will be a lot of regrets. That probably makes more sense. I'm not going to regret it. I'm going to regret not making more moves. I'm happy being involved and being, engaged and interested in having some exposure. I'm going to regret not doing more. I know this. So yeah, I'm going to dig more into these mystic runes. I'm going to go play with my node. Make sure I'm doing that right. How many hours to go? 3 hours to go. So yeah, looking forward to chatting with Chip and see if he can help me get squared away. I'll put together a video again, guys. And WIF going to 10? Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. 3 or 4x in it. Dude, English, are you thinking that... Okay. A big reason for that is that the Solana network upgrade and the fact that, really, we still aren't in the euphoric part of the market, even with meme coins. And I do think, I think we got an NFT super cycle coming, whatever that means. I think we got a meme coin super cycle coming. I think what we saw, dude, keep in mind, that is with Bitcoin hitting an all-time high, but just barely. Just barely. Think of what happens when Bitcoin 2x's from here, and it's going to. That is when the meme coin cycle really cooks. That is when we get the meme coin super cycle. Now with Bitcoin runes in the mix. Now with an upgraded Solana. Now with base DeFi. It's going to be different. It's going to be so different. It's going to be crazy. I've got to get plugged in here. Yeah, I got to start really paying attention. It's really just got to start playing. It's kind of that simple. So, all right, guys. Yeah, one last peek at maybe the collection rankings, then out of here. By the way, probably gonna hop on later too. I don't know what Sharks is. Okay, it was great seeing Bitcoin Wizards flying again. Kudos to anybody who was in that early. That was a conviction play from a year ago, basically. A lot of money to be made in that, or was to be made in that collection back then. Yeah, okay, this is on my agenda for today too. See if I can get into this. Even as high as they are now, seems pretty awesome. Oh, dude, that'd be awesome, English. Yeah. I'd be very down for that. I was thinking this evening when you got your show anyway, so maybe it won't work, but maybe we'll do before. Whatever. Maybe earlier. We'll see. I'll let you know, though. Anyway, guys, hope your day's fucking fantastic. If I'm not back later, and I definitely plan to be, but if I'm not, of course, tomorrow morning, back with the morning market update, live show. And we got the Lil Noun show at 6 p.m. Eastern time tonight with actually a fucking incredible guest. Hang on, guys. Hope this blows you away. That's right, Vinny Hager. Is it Hager? English Hager? Do I say it right? Vinny Hager. Fucking phenomenal fucking artist, guys. Oh, I forgot the. Jesus Christ. Yeah, midday sounds cool. Probably going to make that happen. Okay, but anyway, so Vinny Hager, tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Again, dude is awesome. One of those artists, those next level artists. So we'll have a great chat with him. Definitely don't miss that. Whole bunch of cool shit coming tomorrow. Whole bunch of cool shit all week long. It's going to be a week. This is going to be one of those memorable weeks. So very excited to be doing this with you guys. Enjoy your day, fam. See you tomorrow. See you later today. That's what I meant.
With the non-fungible EX, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about falling to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea.